Hey, welcome back to Filmdoq, your all-in-one production tool to streamline and organize your entire production workflow, from planning, budgeting, scheduling, contract templates, invoicing, payments, team collaboration, and much more. Today, we're going to be looking at a very interesting tool here in Filmdoq, the budget breakdown. I'm particularly excited about this tool because this tool changed my life as a filmmaker. This tool made it easy for me to pitch my rates to any level of clients without being scared or being confused if it's going to make or break the deal. This tool would create a whole lot of transparency for you, for the clients to know what they're paying for, where every single dollar is going in every production. That way, instead of you telling a client my rate for a video production is $20,000, $5,000, $10,000, they can actually see where the whole money is going to, as opposed to thinking, they're just paying you. But if they see that 5,000 goes to rental, 1,000 goes to cast and crew, 1,000 goes to hair, makeup, wardrobe, 2,000 goes to post-production, editing, color grading, visual effect, they'll be happy to pay you even more. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new budget breakdown for a food commercial project that we're working on. If you haven't seen the previous video we did on setting up the project and task, you can tap somewhere on this video or in the link in the description and go check those videos out. But for now, we're going to continue and go ahead and create a new project. Right now, I'm on my home screen here, the dashboard. I can go to the production tool tab and go to budget breakdown and add a new budget. So I'm going to call this food commercial cost. And what's the budget we're working on? Assuming the client gave us a $5,000 budget. And what's the phase of this production? We're still in development stage. Usually you would be here because you haven't, so you'll be in development stage because the budgeting usually happens during development and quotes and payments and the cost of the production. And what project is this? This is optional, but we already have a project created for this. We just add everything all in the same project folder, food commercial, and hit next. And these are the prices. These are the where the money is gonna be spent on. So on pre-production, what are we doing on pre-production? Are we developing a script? Are we storyboarding, location scouting, legal fees? For now, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. We're just developing a small script. Of course, we're gonna do storyboarding. We're gonna do location scouting. I'm gonna uncheck the rest here. Writer's fee, script consultation. I'm gonna uncheck this one. I'm gonna act like this is a fairly small production, so we're just, because we only have $5,000, we can really only so much talent we can pay for with this amount of money. So I'm gonna bulk the script fee here with the script development and production. Of course, obviously we're gonna get salaries and fees for cast, and as well as the crew members, director's fee, location permits fee. Maybe uncheck this one if we're gonna be shooting in a studio. So equipment rental, set construction design, costume, wardrobe, hair, makeup. I'm gonna leave all these ones. And then post-production, what are we doing? Editing, sound design, music production. I'm gonna check this one. Color grading, visual effect, post-production, equipment rental for post-production. No, we're gonna be editing on our laptop. Post-production insurance, no. Miscellaneous, I'm gonna check this for now. This would be like if you have like really good budget, you could actually start going in here and start adding miscellaneous things that definitely would come up. Craft services, I already added meal somewhere, so I'm just gonna uncheck this one, just to keep the budget, just to make it work. Transportation, accommodation, no, we're just shooting for a day. I'm just gonna go ahead and create this project, and you can see the project is created here. Food commercial cost. I'm gonna go right ahead and start allocating cost, and that way we can see if it's gonna work or if we're still gonna need to add more to the budget. And the rates I'm gonna be using here are not the factual rate. You can always get an accurate rate from your location or from your union. So for script development, I'm gonna say $200. Storyboarding, I'm gonna say $200 as well. Location scouting, I'm gonna say $120. The cast and crew cast salaries, I'm gonna say $500. Probably have 2 people working on sets for half a day. It's not a big production, it's just a quick commercial. And crew salaries, I'm gonna say, so this would be your crew, camera operator, AC, AD, production manager, whatever crew you have there on set. I'm gonna say you probably have 2-man, 3-man crew. I'm gonna say $750. Director's fee, I'm gonna say $400. A lot of the times people underpay themselves, directors, especially the producers. But it's always good for you to pay yourself, assuming you're going to be working more than everyone else on that set, because your work starts mostly from pre-production up until the day you come on set. And it doesn't even end there, because you're still going to be in the post-production with the editors, making sure the pictures are being defined the way you want it. Equipment rental, this part takes a big chunk of the production. I'm going to say $800 as well. Costume and wardrobe, I'm going to say $300. Hair makeup, I'm going to say $400. Again, this is not the actual rate. You could always find out the rate from your union or from any location you're watching from. Meal and catering, I'm going to say $100. And now you could see here right away that this is being computed, and you can see the balance from this budget, $5,000. We already spent $3,770, and we have $1,230 left. So we're gonna have to spread this around post-production and deliverables. We're gonna say editing $500. Sound design, we're gonna take this off. We don't need it in this project, I'm assuming. Color grading, these guys are very expensive. We're gonna say $550. Visual effect, no, we're gonna go back and say $500. I don't want the editor to get jealous. Visual effects, we're gonna say depends on the, let's say we're just doing a whole bunch of green screen in the studio, we're gonna need some compositing, we're gonna need some After Effects special effects. I'm gonna say $700. So now we can automatically see that we are in negative $470. That means we need to go back to this budget and add more. And this way you can always get back to your client and tell them, look, this doesn't work, we need to improve the budget. And then you can always share this with them, invite them, or generate an invoice and share with them right away. And that way I've gone ahead and generated an invoice, and that way they can see what's going on, and they can see that all these details here are what the production needs. That way they can easily say, okay, we're gonna bump up the budget to $470 to accommodate everything we need in this project. And that way you are able to manage expectation, and you are able to avoid a situation where you finish your video and it doesn't meet expectations due to some compromises on the crew or the technicalities or the budget you need to get to that treatment or that mood board. So on this video, I believe I've shown you how to start budgeting for your production professionally, generating professional invoices, and getting paid even faster. It's time for you to try Filmdoq.